All right, welcome to the first song. This is my favorite part because we get to see these modes that we've been looking at throughout this course so far. We get to put them into like real practice and see how they work in real songs. Caveat before I get started, remember, we're bass players. I'm a bass player. I'm not someone who has spent years and years dedicated to the keyboard. So that's where my perspective is going to come from with certain fingerings and things like that. And you're also going to have to find out what works best for you. I also like starting with this song, She's a Bad Mama Jamma, because it's all white keys, all right? And we can start navigating through this thing without worrying about the black keys. So She's a Bad Mama Jamma is in A minor, which we know now is the relative minor of C major. Let's not worry about the run in the beginning just yet. Let's just look at the main groove. I'll play it slow. That's the main groove on the A section, right? This song only has two sections. You'll notice that I turned that filter down a little bit, right? If you remember from the beginning of the course, that was a little bit bright. So just turning those things down just a little bit. Anyway, back to this. Let's do the groove one more time. You'll also notice that, like I said before, we have these kind of textbook fingerings you might learn out of a piano book. I know I got some that I learned out of a piano book, but the grooves, the ideas are not always going to fit into that box the same way that they don't on electric bass. So there I just took my left hand. There's the equivalent of our ghost note that we would play on bass. And just a little touch of the mod wheel. And I would, if I equate this to bass, be the same as a trill, one of those little stings that we do, things like that. So there's the main groove. Let's play it with some drums. One, two, three, four. Now, the B section is very, very similar to the A section. All right, that's the B section. It's really super simple. But I'm going to show you just two embellishments or ornaments, okay? That's the first one. Think about that in the same way as plucking an octave from the flat 7 to the octave. All right, that's the same concept, but if you're new to this landscape, you know, take it really, really slow. Get it under your fingers, and this may be a new thing for you visually. If it is, take stuff slow and don't go try to play like all the fast, crazy stuff. Because if you're brand new, this is going to be just a step above where you are, and that's cool. Just take your time. All right. Now I'm going to show you the intro as I understand it. I don't know about you, but the moment I got that under my fingers, like a little kid, I was excited. I was like, "Look, ma, no hands," or "Look, ma, look what I could do." You know. So I'm a big believer in taking pride in when you get little things. So we're starting on the flat seven, which of A, which was going to be G, G, A to E, and we're doing like a C. I'm sorry, D, E, C, G to A. Not that. Now, my skills aren't, there to use the pitch wheel to do that. So I do it like that. And so how the keyboard player played it on the record, I don't know. Uh, but that's less important than getting that sound, because if you were on a gig and that song came up and you played that, everybody who knows that song is going to know, oh, that's She's a Bad Mama Jamma. So, just to review, all white keys, A minor, which is the relative minor of C major. I will see you in the next lesson where we're going to tackle another tune, another popular tune. If you're a bass player that's out there working, all of these songs are songs that are bound to end up on a set list at some point if they're not already. All right, I'll see you in the next lesson.